Fun Life, guys. This morning. We got a ton of people jumping in here, so that's great. You're gonna hear from our Chief Marketing Officer, Mr. Rod Goodman, and Rod's gonna not only share advanced marketing with us, but hopefully he and the corporate team just returned back from the Dominican, and they've already been just pounding out a ton of work. So hopefully he'll share some good news too. So guys, Rod Goodman has over 25 years in our industry. He's been a top earner, bona fide seven-figure earner, guys. He's created and maintained and grown and trained teams of thousands of people. You just couldn't ask for somebody any more qualified to be our chief marketing officer. He's, he doesn't just talk, about success. He actually walks it. He lives it. You can tell because, everything that Rod teaches, he's it's coming from his own experience. So he's real down to earth, and I love listening to Rod and looking forward to shaking his hand one day here soon. So guys, this is our Chief Marketing Officer, Mr. Rod Goodman.
Hey, thank you, Kurt Inagaki. I appreciate you. What an excellent presentation by Rick Weston, and just applaud you for your leadership in organizing all of these webinars and our incredibly talented leadership field. Thank you, guys. Unbelievable, the leaders that we've attracted to My Fun Life. Can you hear me okay, Kurt?
Yeah, got you loud and clear.
Okay, great. Just want to make sure before I just take it away here. But guys, as Kurt said, we just got back from an amazing fun trip in Punta Cana down the Dominican Republic. It was a life-changing experience for all of us that were there. I want to talk a little bit about this fun trip because it was really an amazing event. The people down there are absolutely on fire. They're doing some things that we would like to see the rest of My Fun Life all over the world duplicate because they're having such tremendous success. So before I get into some specifics and some advanced training here, I just wanted to give you a little bit of a flavor of the Dominican Republic and what we experienced there. So I got just a little welcome video clip here. I'm gonna show this video here real quick. All right, guys, Rod Goodman here, Chief Marketing Officer for My Fun Life, living the life down here on the pool area at the beach at Punta Cana, absolutely having a blast. Had my friends over here doing the My Fun Life pose in the pool. Let me see if I can get their attention again one more time. Here in the background, part of the corporate team over there. We're just having a blast here, kicking off My Fun Life in the Dominican Republic. Unbelievable meetings earlier this week with the Minister of Tourism, Francisco Javier Garcia, opening up the doors of the Dominican Republic to My Fun Life. Guys, we will have thousands of members here very soon, as well as around the world. What a beautiful destination for a fun trip here with My Fun Life. Wish you were here. You should be here. Be here next time. All right, guys, Rod Goodman here, Chief Marketing Officer for My Fun. All right, we don't need to hear it again. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to give you a little peek there at what's going on in the Dominican Republic, and just some unbelievable things that are happening in My Fun Life. That actually living the life, traveling the beaches of the world. We talk about it, and it's just kind of exciting to see us start to travel the beaches of the world, and it is just the beginning. Guys, we were there on that fun trip for a rate of $69 per night. Through My Fun Life. Everybody we talked to on the beach there was spending at least double, sometimes 3 times that. It was so easy to talk to people about My Fun Life because we would simply tell them what we were there experiencing that amazing location, what price we were paying, and everybody was interested, obviously, in saving money and wanting more information about My Fun Life. So you're going to find as you go out on these fun trips, and we got $59 cruises. I think that's the next fun trip coming up in November. As you go out on these trips and you talk to people there and you simply ask them, what they paid for their trip, you're going to find it's pretty easy to prospect and find people very interested in My Fun Life. You'll probably come back from every fun trip with dozens of new people to follow up with and to sponsor. So you actually can get paid to play by going on these fun trips and literally talking to everybody that you meet there about My Fun Life and the opportunity to save money on all of their future travel, because the people that are at those destinations, obviously they're travelers, they're vacationers, and they're all interested in saving money. Guys, I want to also talk a little bit about the business there in uh, Dominican Republic and what's happening there. Unbelievable. Some of the things that we experienced there. I'm just going to pull up this picture right here, guys. This was in Santo Domingo. We did a meeting there. That we arrived on a Saturday. And guys, just to tell you the strength of this team in the Dominican Republic, and I just wanted to do a little shout out to Huascar Lopez, who is really responsible for all of the growth in the Dominican Republic there. We do have other teams there now that are emerging, but he really has kind of taken the bull by the horns there, and it created some amazing leaders there. Billy Baroa is our first diamond there, an incredible individual. Mr. Abraham de Jesus, who's a very successful attorney there. He does most of their business presentations. He's a Ruby. I mean, guys, they've got an unbelievable leadership team. They do daily meetings there locally in Santo Domingo, and I think that's part of why they're having so much success. Is they're not relying simply on the internet marketing. They really are getting out and building relationships and seeing the people. And the people there for $21. And I know we talk about this in our MAP system, our training that we're getting ready to launch here in October, the Master Action Plan. There's some statistics in there about the wealth crisis in the world today, the lack of uh, how few people really achieve success, really achieve wealth, and that 80% of the population in the world today lives on about $10 a day. And it's as we're getting out now out of the United States where I'm based. Here in the U.S., people take opportunities so much for granted. There's ways to go out there, even maybe selling cars and earn thousands of dollars a month. And so, a lot of times we don't appreciate a $21 business opportunity. The people in these third world countries, the people in the world, which is literally 80% of the world, like I said, lives on $10 a day. Um, we saw that firsthand in the Dominican. They absolutely are embracing My Fun Life because they see it as an opportunity they can finally afford. They see if they can go get 3 people in the next 7 days, that they get their investment back. And since $21 is a big deal for them. I mean, many of them are living on just a couple of $100s per month. So to come up with $21 is a big deal, and it's so important to them that they go out and they get their 3 and 7 days so that they get their investment back and that they're in cash flow. And guys, it's amazing how fast they have people flying through the ranks. We filled the stage with bronzes. We filled it with silvers, golds, rubies, sapphires. I mean, um, over 700 people came to that Monday night meeting there in Santo Domingo. They just kept coming in, just packed. And it was amazing as we honored the people that had made the Fast Start Club. It was amazing to see how many individuals came up upon that stage. Literally, they have embraced the Fast Start Club, getting the 3 and 7 days, and they're duplicating that. And I want to encourage everybody that you start meeting with your team on a regular basis, that you do the weekly meetings on a minimum basis to get your team together, to brainstorm, to bring new people out, to share this opportunity. And if your team is very international, you're very global, make sure you're doing some team calls, do some things above and beyond what we're doing on a corporate basis to unify your team. And these guys were so unified. I mean, so much so that when we arrived in the Dominican there about 3:30 in the morning on Sunday morning, I guess it would be. We flew out on Saturday, but we arrived there about 3:30 in the morning. They had about 35 people come out at that time in the morning to meet us at the airport at the middle of the night, middle of the morning, really. And they were all wearing white My Fun Life T-shirts. They had actually gone out and created their own T-shirts. I mean, guys, this team is really, really on fire. So some big things are happening in the Dominican. There was actually an individual that came to this Monday night meeting, signed up, and by Friday had put together a meeting down in Punta Cana where we traveled to after Santo Domingo about 4 hours south where the beautiful beaches are. And we did a meeting down there for almost 150 people 5 days, less than 5 days after he actually signed up and enrolled. So it's just unbelievable the the things that are happening down there in Dominican Republic. Here's one other thing I just want to talk about. That was a big. This was a big event, and it was something that this gentleman on the very right of the screen, Billy Baroa, who's a diamond. He's a former sportscaster for the Spanish speaking people. He broadcasted. For the New York Yankees in Spanish, and has just a very successful businessman, very connected, and part of part of that connection led us to a relationship. His sister, I believe it is, actually works for the individual that's standing next to Dan Edwards here. This is Mr. Francisco Javier Garcia. He is the Minister of Tourism for Dominican Republic. To put that in perspective, that's like being the vice president of the United States. In fact, he's running for president on their next term, and he is so loved by his people. He really understands business, and that's part of the reason that he embraced My Fun Life. We shared with him our company and our vision, and he absolutely loves what we're doing. He understands the poverty that is there in his country, and he sees this as a financial opportunity for $21 that his people can afford to get involved in and to actually get business going outside of the Dominican, all over the world. And he is so excited about empowering his people. He also understands the importance of tourism, and that My Fun Life is going to be able to share destinations like Punta Cana. Puerto Plata is a new port that they're actually building a new Carnival cruise, just a mega port there at Puerto Plata, and he sees a big future there for My Fun Life in promoting the Dominican Republic. And so he actually said he felt like we were being born together, and is so excited about My Fun Life that he's talking about putting a government seal, kind of an endorsement on our website from the Dominican Republic, the government seal of approval, and really opening up kind of the keys to their country, the doors to their country to My Fun Life. He also introduced us to the Minister of Health. When he heard about our health app and some of the things, he said that that's going to be his next big project is the health opportunities there in Dominican Republic. And there's some exciting things that we're going to be involved in doing there. We've talked about doing our cruises or our destinations with a purpose, where everybody brings a jacket or some shoes or a toothbrush, or we take a trip and we visit an orphanage while we're there, and so our trips have a purpose. And he absolutely embraced that vision. He was so excited about My Fun Life that he also introduced us to his Minister of Media there, and was talking about doing a national press release there about this new exciting partnership with the Dominican Republic and My Fun Life. So, guys, never before in the history of network marketing that I've been associated with have I seen a government agency actually embrace a network marketing company and an opportunity. And it's really a tribute to Mr. Dan and Carrie Edwards, just who they are as people. He could feel their passion in their heart to bless people's lives, to change lives, and really open those doors of opportunity there for us. So, guys, just wanted to give you a little highlight there of the Dominican Republic, some of the big things that are happening. You're going to hear lots more about this as this relationship develops and future things begin to happen there. It's just a little bit of some of the fun. There's Huascar Lopez right there. This is our bus trip down from Punta Cana, down from Santo Domingo down to Punta Cana. So anyway, there's our Chief Operations Officer, Mr. Ron Pope, Dan and Carrie up front here, a lot of the Edwards family, and we had a bus there. We chartered about 20 of us cruising down to Punta Cana. So we absolutely had a blast, but it was a very important trip for My Fun Life. Big things were accomplished there for the business of My Fun Life. You can just see the beautiful beaches there, the beautiful people. This was us going out on a little snorkeling trip right there. So, guys, I wanted to bring you just a little bit of flavor back of a fun trip. Now let's get into kind of building a business and getting you out on a fun trip, getting you making some money and having some success here with My Fun Life. So as we get into our back office, guys, I'm gonna bounce around a little bit here, kind of cover things from a basics to an advanced training. It's been several weeks since I've actually done a Saturday training here, so I wanted to just kind of cover some bases and just make sure that if you're new, if you're just getting started, that you go in here and you start clicking all of these buttons and these tabs here on the side. Guys, in my 25 years of network marketing experience, I have never seen a back office so chock full of resources, information, just unbelievable. And one of the first things you want to do is click on this getting started here, and that'll introduce you to kind of a 5-step process here into kind of getting yourself going and getting yourself started. That's important. You go through these steps and you kind of get started correctly. And if you've just enrolled somebody, make sure they know how to get into their back office. They know how to go through these basic steps. I'm not going to take the time in this training to go through. I just want to let you know that there's a bunch of stuff back here that you need to know about and be able to plug into and get your people plugged into. The other thing I want to talk about is your website addresses, your lead capture pages. So guys, this introduces people to the tour. It introduces people to the sales funnel. You've got several web pages here. And again, I've never seen a company before offer these capture pages and so many different capture pages, a complete video tour, all the notifications, all the autoresponders, to offer all of this arsenal of marketing for free. And all you simply do is select one of the websites you want to use, and you simply highlight that. You drag your mouse over it, and you go click. You're just going to highlight it. You're going to go right click. You can copy link. So guys, that comes out. You can either copy a link right there by right clicking, or you can go up here to your file and click copy. But that's what you do is you copy that, and that you can start pasting that now in your emails. You can start pasting that on Facebook. You can put that on business cards. I mean, this is a link that's going to put people into the tour, into the system, all of the follow-up emails, and going to start marketing to them. So this is what we call the tour. And people that go in through the tour, they start getting kind of put in line. And every Tuesday and Friday, we load the matrix with all of these people that are getting in line. And those are some of the emails and autoresponders that they're going to begin to receive, is that anybody that takes the tour after them. So if you go out and you start marketing this and you send an email out to a whole bunch of your friends, your contacts, or you start advertising, or you email this out to a list, they're all going to go in line and they're going to begin to receive notices that other people are joining below them, and they may fall in their matrix. Important to upgrade for $21 so that they can reserve their, that they can capture anybody that might have taken the tour behind them. Even if somebody tours after them and actually upgrades before them on the 21, everybody goes in a holding tank until Tuesday night midnight, Friday night midnight, and that's when that's their last chance. They'll get an email, last chance, Rod, to upgrade by midnight tonight and capture anybody that may have already even upgraded ahead of me. As long as I've reserved my place in line here and I've got till Tuesday midnight or Friday midnight to activate that reservation, I can actually jump ahead of somebody that might have already paid the $21 just because I took the tour before they did. So, guys, it's important to realize that this is one way people can get into My Fun Life. Now, the other option is that they can go right into My Fun Life. I believe that's this last page here. So here you've got your myfunlife.com, and this is a different. This will not take them through the tour. They won't get all the follow-up messages. But this is if you've already talked to somebody and they go, "Hey, I'm ready to sign up. I want to get in now." You don't want to have them wait till Tuesday midnight or Friday midnight. You can send them this link and say, "Hey, jump in, get in right now." If you're doing a live opportunity meeting and people come afterwards and you get on your computer and they want to sign up, use your My Fun Life. This is a way to actually enroll them immediately into the matrix. Everybody else that comes through the tour is going to go in the matrix Tuesday night and Friday night. So if you enroll them, you won't see them yet. You'll see them in your contact manager, that they're in the system, but you won't see them in your matrix yet because they're being held in a waiting room until Tuesday night and Friday night. So it's important to understand this process here, that you have two ways for people to join My Fun Life. And one is through the lead capture pages. We call them the LCPs, lead capture pages, where they go into the tour. And the other is they can go to your myfunlife.com website, and they can actually get right in the matrix, immediately in the matrix, and even jump ahead of people that are in that holding tank in the tour. So that's just something, I want to make sure you understood that. The other thing I just want to go through is a lot of people talk about, kind of getting started, and how do you kind of get things going. We've got some great resources back here. I always tell people that the first thing that you got to do is it all starts with a list. We're building a network. You want to go out there and get your first three to get three, and we're going to talk about that in just a second. But we've got some marketing resources here, and I just want to talk about this. This is kind of how I. Oh, that's the wrong one. This is how I launched my business marketing materials. There it is. Okay. In the back, there's some pre-written emails. And so you've got email examples back here. And these are emails that have been pre-written. One is for more of a cold contact. And this is an email you could send. And again, you cut and paste that link that I showed you how to highlight. You cut and paste. And this is a pre-written email that you could send out to hundreds of people. Hey, I've just been introduced to something that is trending right now, something that's going to be really big. I think we could really make some money with this. It's a company called My Fun Life, and they're in the process of releasing several hot apps. Anyway, just gives them a little bit of an intro. Just for taking the tour, you can get a free cha-ching booking engine. So I want to make sure you knew that these emails are here in the back. Here's a warm market script. This is maybe you just talked to somebody on Facebook and they said, hey, what is My Fun Life? Well, hey, let me send you some information. Hi, John, as for our Facebook conversation, or as for our church conversation, as for our conversation at the ball game yesterday, wherever you met them, I said I would send you some information. This thing is going crazy. We're in 45 countries right now, getting ready to go viral. Here's a brief overview. Mobile app company, 3 benefits for travel, a little bit about the comp plan. And again, you put your website, you cut and paste your website right in there. Don't wait another minute. Let's watch the videos. Let's get going. And so that's another great email that's pre-written there. You can kind of use that as a backbone or a skeleton, and you can modify it, for your needs if you want to change up a little bit of the verbiage there. But it just gives you some things that are already kind of pre-written that have been proven to work. In fact, guys, this email right here, the third one here, is if you've been in network marketing for a while and you've been building teams and you've got a lot of contacts, that's where I'm at. I started My Fun Life. I've been 25 years in this industry. I built lots of organizations with lots of companies over the years, and so this was almost verbatim the email that I sent out to about 450 people that I have on a kind of an inside circle list of people that I consider close friends, people that have been upline or downline with me. We've been in organizations together over the years. And so I sent this out and said, I've been working on something you need to know about. Many of us have worked together over the years to share great products, build companies, and to create freedom for ourselves and for others. Some of us have invested thousands of dollars, even thousands of hours in different companies to accomplish this. There is a change taking place in our industry, something so big, so new, and so compelling. I just have to share it with you. And again, I give them a little bit of introduction to My Fun Life, mobile apps, the 3 benefits with the travel app, a little bit about the comp plan, and and then the positioning. And Rick did a good job of talking about the importance of timing and positioning. And that is so important, guys. So this is something that I sent out to about 450 people, and I had literally people responding to me. We didn't even have a website up at that time, so I sent them a little recorded sizzle call that I had done just to give them a little overview of what it was. And I had people actually responding to me going, I'm in, sign me up. And this was before we could even really put people into the system. So I ended up sponsoring about 33 people, I believe, off of this initial email. Most of them contacting me, texting me, emailing me back, tell me more. I'm interested. So this again is a great way to kind of get started and getting some information out to your list of contacts. If you don't have a list yet, start building a list. There's great ways to go out there and market and advertise. I'm not going to take the time right now to go into marketing and advertising, but I simply wanted to let you know about some of these resources in the back office in kind of getting started. Again, this is some of the basics of getting started. What I want to focus on now is kind of our 10-week map challenge. This is going to be the new launch for My Fun Life through October. And in fact, guys, let me just bring this up here real quick. Where's our Fast Start Club? Right here. Click here to view our fast. Guys, we introduced this Fast Start Club less than 30 days ago. It's just amazing to see how many people have become members of this Fast Start Club. This is the 3 and 7 days club, and hundreds, literally, I believe we're over 500 people have become members now of this Fast Start Club. And this is the 3 and 7 days that we're talking about. And it's really what our MAP system, our Master Action Plan, is all about. It's very, very important you get yourself into this Fast Start Club. If you're brand new, you want to focus on the 3 and 7 days. You really want to get that, to kind of be your mantra of how do you go out and build this business. I think everybody would agree that it is totally possible to go out there and find 3 people in the next 7 days that would be willing to spend $21 to get into a business of their own, get in business for themselves, and have an opportunity to change their lives financially, or maybe it's just to save money on travel. I mean, I think the $21 business is amazing for because everybody can afford to do it. The thing I found in my years of building businesses, guys, is duplication is everything. It's not so much what you can do, but can your people do it too? And that's why the 3 and 7 days at $21 is something that everybody can do. And so you simply want to go out there and this map system, guys, it lays out the keys to creating wealth, the things that most people were never taught. And the first thing that we teach people is that wealthy people own assets. And one of the first assets that you want to own is a business. Because if you're building somebody else's dream, if you're following somebody else's plan, you're going to be creating their wealth, not your wealth. So this is important, and this is what our map system, and this is going to be some of the things that as you go out and you start to talk to people about My Fun Life, this is going to be some of the stuff that you're going to want to talk to them about, and it's going to be laid out in the map. Our map is a 10-week master action plan, a 10-week challenge to total financial freedom. And we find that most people have created wealth by building their own businesses. And for $21, there's no barrier of entry. Why wouldn't you go out there and get involved when you see how big the mobile app space is going to be, guys? Where we're going with My Fun Life, I'm gonna just finish with some things that were shared with me and with our corporate team from Dan Edwards as we spent some time together in Dominican Republic. It's going to give you a little bit bigger vision of where we're going with My Fun Life. But number 2 is so important because even if you start a business and you don't have any leverage. I see people that start printing shops. I see people that own video stores. I see people that own a Subway sandwich franchise. I see people that, they spend, in most cases, tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands to start a business, and they have no leverage. If they're not there working every day, the business doesn't work. They simply the business ends up owning them. So it's important that you understand the rule of leverage. That's all about duplication. I love what J. Paul Getty says. I'd rather have 1% from the efforts of 100 people than 100% of my own efforts. And so that's the second key to creating wealth that we want to teach people about. Residual income. That's a way to get paid over and over again on what you do today. And this is the way that you can actually have a lifestyle. Some people today, they make good money. I look at doctors and attorneys and there's people out there that make good money, but when they quit working, they quit getting paid. You're never going to be able to have true freedom and really a lifestyle if your income is dependent upon you constantly going to work. this is the beauty of our industry, guys. Is, for 21 bucks, you can be in your own business. You can have leverage of not just hundreds of people, but thousands and thousands and thousands of people. And because of that, your income will no longer depend solely upon you and your own two hands. You'll have the ability to get paid even if you're vacationing. Your income can actually go up while you're out of town, while you're vacationing, because you've got thousands of other people now helping you create an income. That's the really the beauty of our industry. Timing. Um, Guys, we talk about all the things that we're in front of right now, the social media bonanza that's going on, the home-based business industry exploding because of social media, because of YouTube, being able to share videos virally, being able to friend people all over the world. I encourage you, if you're not building a Facebook friend base, that you do that. I've sponsored many, many wonderful people through Facebook simply by letting them know about my fun life and posting information and asking people that are like-minded entrepreneurs to be a friend of yours. And it's very easy simply to message somebody on Facebook and say, "Hey, looks like we have a lot in common. I love home-based business as well, or I'm self-employed. I'd love to share information and ideas with you. Please accept my friend request." Guys, you go out there and start doing 10 of those a day. You'll have hundreds of friends in no time that you can start sharing information with. Ask them what they're doing, take an interest in them. The key to prospecting, guys, is always friends first. Don't jump right into sharing your business. Get to know them. Find out what their goals and their dreams and their aspirations are. Find out about their business and what they're doing. Once you take an interest in them, they'll take an interest in you, and it's pretty easy to start sharing information. And if they're totally sold on what they're doing right now, say great. Wish them the best, and just keep touching base with them, sharing information, posting things on your wall on Facebook about what's going on with My Fun Life. Things like the latest fun trip. Some of the pictures I just shared with you. Those get people. Maybe they don't join you now, but months later they come back and go, "Wow, I've been following you. This looks like this has taken off. What I was doing wasn't working or isn't working any longer. I'm ready for a change." And so, guys, some of your best people that you'll sponsor won't join now, but they'll join you later. What you'll find is if you start actively building a friend base on Facebook, guys, and to me, Facebook is just unbelievable platform for building your network marketing business because you're able to collect like-minded friends all over the world. I've got over 4,500 friends right now. You're only allowed 5,000, so yeah, I know I have to start being a little bit more selective. But what happens is pretty soon, once you build up a base of several hundred, you're going to start getting requests from their friends you'll start ending up with dozens, 10, 20, 30 requests a day of people that want you to be their friend that are like-minded entrepreneurs. So once you build up a base, you probably won't even have to add any more friends yourself because you're going to have so many people wanting to add you as a friend. So that's kind of a way to explode your business with social media. And guys, as we roll out our apps, I'm going to share some information with you in just a second. But guys, we're really considered pre-launch right now. So we talk about the perfect timing, the timing to get involved in My Fun Life, the size of the travel industry. Guys, we have no competition in the travel industry at $21 and the value that we're offering to the world, and then to be able to offer it on a mobile app platform. Guys, nobody's doing anything like what we're going to be doing in the mobile app space, in the mobile space, period. The reason our first app, our travel app, is taking a little bit longer is because we're rolling out a whole mobile marketing platform, a mobile business card, a mobile back office, mobile training, a whole viral share platform. It's not just going to be a link to buy your travel, guys. It's a whole marketing platform. It will put us so far ahead of anybody in the network marketing space as a mobile marketing machine that people are going to flip when they actually see what My Fun Life is all about in the mobile app space. We truly are going to be a mobile marketing machine, heads and tails above what anybody else is doing in the mobile marketing arena. So, guys, that's getting ready to happen. Just weeks away. In fact, I'm going to give you an idea of what's getting ready to happen in October. Before I do, let me just finish going through this timing. I thought Rick did a phenomenal job of talking about this is where leaders, this is where the top earners in almost every network marketing company, this is where they join, guys. They get involved in the formulation stage because you want to build a team right here, pre-momentum. You don't want to just be catching the wave right here by yourself. You want 1,000 people on your team catching this wave together so that your 1,000 goes to 10,000. Your 10,000 goes to 100,000. The more people you can have in front of this wave when My Fun Life really hits and catches fire, when we get people making $20, $30, $40,000 a month in income, and we've got several apps out, and we've got governments embracing us, and we've got huge conventions, we got cars being driven all over, everywhere you look. People start to hear about My Fun Life, and it becomes kind of vogue. It becomes in fashion. It becomes a trend. I mean, everybody starts to join. What we call this is you start to hit. Um, it's where the masses, critical mass. That's the word I was looking. This is where you hit critical mass, where the masses. These are the pioneers here that see the early vision. The masses get involved once they see everything is in place. The money's being made, the apps are out, the cars are being driven, the company's going global, governments are embracing us. Guys, that's all ahead of us. And when that happens, your business will grow tenfold, 100-fold, almost overnight. And this is where you then create lifetime residual income as we take this company to the top. So, guys, I just wanted to now bring up our fast track, because this is why the Fast Start Club is so important, guys. It's important that you really. Oops, don't want that. Let me bring this up full screen here. You set the pace for your team. The leader will set the pace for their group. Didn't know I was going to have to scroll through all of the comp plan here, guys. I want to get to the fast track plan. Obviously, our matrix is huge. The check matching's huge. The coded bonuses, all the fast start money, weekly pay plus massive monthly residuals. That's to me, we've got the best of all worlds with fast weekly pay, fast start money. Guys, it's important you understand that the first month. Whoops, passed it. The first month, what you're going to make is fast start money. If you're just getting started in My Fun Life, what you're going to be working on for the first 30, 60 days is your coded bonuses. And this is why it's really important to kind of set the stage and get that 3 and 7 days, to get that fast start money, get your investment back. And how powerful is that as you start talking to prospects, when you can let them know, hey, it's only 21 bucks and I'll show you how to get your money back within 7 days. And you go out there and you start sharing this map, this master action plan. You start sharing the things that are happening with My Fun Life, and you get this pace going. The reason we put this 10-week challenge together is because you need to see the end result. In order to start on a quest, you need to have a reason. You need to be able to see the end in mind. I always say that obstacles are what you see when you take your eyes off your goal. You want to have your eyes on the goal. You want to have your eyes on the finish line. This 10-week challenge. Where could you be in 10 weeks? And put some goals down and some dreams down and some your car bonus. You're going to qualify for the car bonus. You're going to set yourself financially free. You're going to be full time, and this just shows you what's possible if you go out there and you get 3 people a week for the next 10 weeks. You're going to qualify for Sapphire, 20 years Sapphire. So 3 in 10 weeks, that's 30 you're going to sponsor. But more importantly, you're going to teach your 3 to get 3. So there's 9 plus your 3 new, that's 12. You're going to pick up $5 on your fast start. You're going to start to get some $8 fast start bonuses here as well. So this is where the 15 comes in. You're going to bring in number 3. You get your $21 fast start club bonus, and then you're going to pick up $5 on number 4, 5, and 6 on your code. And the next week you're going to help them get 3, so that 15 turns into 45. You're going to also start. You don't pick up any $8 codes until you get to set number 7, 8, 9, and 10. So obviously with 7, 8, and 9, you're going to pick up 3 times 8, $24. So what this is this just shows every week you start kicking in these coded bonuses of 5, 8, and by the time you get up to number 11 here, 11 and 12, you're going to be picking up $10 codes. And so we just start adding up the codes of what if your business started to just follow this pace of adding 3 new people, and your 3 started to add 3, well, you can see these $5 bonuses start to triple. The $8 bonuses start to triple. The $10 bonuses start to triple. And guys, this gets out of control. By the time you get into 10 weeks, I mean, this is weekly income. This is your coded bonuses. You're over $100,000 a week by week 10. I mean, the numbers get absolutely ridiculous. What if you're only 10% successful? What if you fail 90% of the way, and instead of 180,000 a week here, you're at 18,000 a week? What if you can't do this in 10 weeks and it takes you 10 months, and in 10 months you're earning this kind of income? It just gives you an idea of why setting this pace of 3 and 7 is so important, because if you can do it, and I think everybody would agree that that is possible at $21. People blow that on a pizza every day. They blow it at Subway every day. They blow it at Starbucks every day. You simply need to go out there and invite people to take a look at My Fun Life. And to me, the key to getting 3 people a week is to share it with 10. I believe if you'll share the My Fun Life business with 10 people every week, so that's very simple to do. That's 2 a day. Put 2 business cards in your left pocket, or two pebbles in your left pocket, 2 pennies in your left pocket, and you can't move them over to your right pocket until you've talked to 2. Every morning, leave the house, go, I got to get my 2, I got to get my 2, and you talk to 10 people about My Fun Life, and you're not selling them on My Fun Life. As I think in our Fast Start training, I talk a little bit about the process of inviting people. I don't want to take the time to go through it right here, but go and look through our recorded training, look at our Fast Start training, and I go through the process of prospecting. And guys, you're simply inviting people to take a look. Hey, Bob, hey, I found a way we could save a ton of money on travel. Hey, I found a way we could get cash back on all our travel. Hey, I found a way that we could start a business of our own and actually be in profit within our 7 days. There's several little taglines that you just open the door and you create some interest, and you say, what do you know about mobile apps? How would you like to be on the ground floor of the next big mobile app? Let me send you some information. So all you're doing is using a one-line invitation, something that would pique some curiosity, pique some interest. And it could be as simple as, have you heard of My Fun Life? Oh my gosh, this thing is going crazy all over the world. It's the next viral, it's the next thing to go viral. Let me get your email and I'll send you some information. And you simply do that twice a day, 5 times a week. You can even take Saturday and Sunday off. And just share that with 10 people. Send them some information. It's always easy if it's somebody you don't know to ask for an email address. Let me send you some information. Once you get their email address, and this is why it's good to have business cards on, because you can hand them some information from you. Once you give them information, it's usually easy for them to give you information back. And after you get their email address, ask them, oh, let me get your phone number as well so I can follow up and make sure you get the email. And so usually there's kind of a little 2-step process there. Don't go right for the phone number. Sometimes there's resistance there. People are more willing to give you an email, and once they've given you an email, then you're that much, you're kind of building a little stair step there, where the next step is you can ask for a phone number. Even if they don't give you the phone number, you can start corresponding through email. But I find generally, if you're very friendly, you've taken an interest in them, you're going to share some information, and a simple, hey, give me your phone number so I can make sure you get the email and I can follow up with you. Guys, if you'll do that 10 times, and you'll send some information, you'll send them the tour, you'll send them some videos, you'll send them some information, and then you get a chance to follow up with them. And I always say fortune is in the follow up. So you can't just get 10 people, send 10 people some information and expect to get your 3 to join just based on sending out some information. Guys, you have to do the last step, and that is you want to introduce your expert, or introduce your sponsor, introduce your team. Guys, don't do this business alone, especially if you're working with your warm market. We've all heard that a prophet is not a prophet in his own home. Okay, even Jesus could perform no miracles in Nazareth, guys. So even Jesus couldn't be a prophet in his own home. So as you go out and you start talking to your friends and your list and your people, realize it's important to use a third party that can be the expert, that can be the prophet, that can tell people how exciting this business is and help to bring those people on board, help to answer their questions. So your job is easy. It's a simple one-line invite. It's to get their email address, to get them some information, and then when you follow up with them, say, "Hey, Bob, Have you had a chance to look at that information? I'd love to catch up with you tomorrow about 3 o'clock and actually introduce you to my business partner who could tell you more about why this business is exploding. He's having tremendous success. So that's where you kind of set that seed that, hey, I want to introduce you now to somebody that's having tremendous success with this, somebody that I'm partnered with, somebody I'm working with. So guys, start to work with your teams. And you're going to see us very quickly. We're going to add some features to your back office, so everybody's going to be able to see who their upline Sapphire or Ruby or Diamond is, so that if your sponsor isn't actively engaged, you'll be able to reach upline and have somebody that you can use as a mentor or as an expert to help you do these follow-ups. Guys, that's the simple process of going out and making 10 contacts a week, and really the monkey's off your back. You didn't sell anybody anything. You asked for an invitation. You invited them to take a look. You sent them some information. The tools do the telling and selling. The videos do the telling and the selling. The tour takes them through it, and then the expert gets on the phone to answer their questions. And so, you simply were a tour guide that were taking 10 people a week through that tour. And so if you do that, guys, I'm confident every week you can get three, 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 and then you teach your people to do the same. And that's why it's important how you bring people in is how they're going to bring people in. So if they saw that, hey, how easy it was for you to say, hey, let me share some information with you about something that's going viral, and you sent that link to them, and then you said, hey, I want to get somebody on the line that can explain it better than me, they're going to go, wow, that wasn't too difficult for Rod. He actually just sent me some information, got me on the phone with somebody else, and so they're going to go, you know what, I could do that too. And when you get ready to enroll them, you can remind them, hey, John, did you see how easy that was for me to share this business with you? Let's go out and get you 3 and 7 days. Here's how we do it. We go out and make 10 contacts. And guys, you can always make up in skill. You can make, if you lack skills, presenting skills or charisma, you can always make up. I love what Jim Rohn says. You can make up in numbers what you lack in skill. So if you need to go get 20 to get your 3, then just increase your numbers a little bit. But I'm confident if you follow the system here and you learn how to prospect correctly, where you're simply inviting people to take a look and you're sending them, the tools you're not doing the telling and the selling, you're letting the tools and the videos do the telling and selling, and you're getting your expert on the line with 10 people, I can guarantee you will get 3 every single time, and you'll teach your people how to do the same. And if you can do that, guys, you are on a 10-week plan here to total financial freedom. This is why the Fast Start Club is important. And guys, if you're not a member of the Fast Start Club, if you missed that window of 3 and 7 days, I believe that there's going to be certain periods or weeks when we open up this Fast Track Club, this Fast Start Club throughout the year. That if you're not a member, that now's your chance. This week we're going to open it up. If you're not a member, go get 3 and 7 this week, and we'll have some other windows so that if you were a slow start, or you signed up and you took a trip and were out of town, you missed that 7-day window. We're going to open that window up a few times throughout the year, so that you can get that accomplishment of the 3 and 7 days, because it's so important for you to get it. We actually got a pin, we got a club, our Fast Start pins. We handed them out to everybody there in the Dominican that had made the Fast Start Club. You'll be receiving yours soon. There's a Fast Start Club pins are out, and that club's going to become very prestigious, and it sets the stage really for our Fast Start Club here, for our map to total financial freedom. Guys, this is going to be the whole new direction for My Fun Life. I want to give you an idea, guys, of what's coming here in October. We're going to finish our training here right now. I'll take a look if there's any questions that I can answer, but let me bring up just some of the things that are getting ready to happen here. Guys, I call this HIgh Octane October. There's going to be a lot of fuel here in October. This is the month that My Fun Life absolutely begins to create some amazing momentum and goes vertical. We see it on our leadership Skype calls. All the leaders are saying that they're feeling this momentum. They're feeling a whole new energy, a whole new excitement about My Fun Life. And guys, there's a reason. There's big things that are getting ready to happen. This is just a little heads up of some of the things that are getting ready to happen here in My Fun Life. We're adding this will be the biggest month ever in My Fun Life. I absolutely promise it to you guys. There's so much happening right now behind the scenes. We are adding a ton of new staff. In fact, we have a new full-time video uh, video guy, Paul Reuter, I believe is his last name. Paul, absolutely amazing. He followed us around at the Dominican and was shooting video the whole time we're there. He is full time, and guys, it's amazing some of the video stuff that he has put together. So you're going to see customer service staff, along with that new online chat supports opening up. We actually met with a huge call center while we were in the Dominican and looking to add some support there in multiple languages, so that if you're French or you're Spanish or you're Portuguese, whatever it is, German, we're going to be able to have support for you. And we're going to be able to get it quickly because we're going to be able to outsource through this staff in the Dominican. It's not official yet, but we really very very much liked everything that they had to bring to the table, and they speak perfect English, and they very much understand our industry. Guys, we just added a new chief information officer. I'm not going to make the announcement here, but these are announcements you're going to hear. I would plan on being the Wednesday update call for sure. We'll have so much to share, and these are some of the things that are going to happen in October. New corporate staff, chief information officer, a new chief financial officer is being added. Online chat support, new movies. You're going to see it with our new video guy. All new, brand new movies. A whole brand new tour. You're going to actually see You're going to see some more comp plan enhancements, guys. I'm not privy to make the announcement here right now, but for many of you, we have found a way to actually double the amount of income that you're going to be making out of your matrix pay, which obviously increases check matching as well. So there's going to be some more comp plan enhancements in addition to the Fast Start Club and the Fast Start bonus, the 3 and 7 bonus. We've found a way to add some more money to the matrix and absolutely going to blow up some of your incomes, especially we're looking at those levels 3, 4, 5, and 6 where there's only 25 cents being paid. Imagine if you could get $1 on levels 3, 4, 5, and 6. Guys, stay tuned. Big announcements on the comp plan. The car bonus takes effect October 1st. So we've got many people that have qualified for that car bonus. You're going to see people getting delivery of those cars. You're going to see the launch of the first app, guys. We got an update and got to see the latest version of it while we were in the Dominican via Skype. And it's just literally just a few weeks away. And like I said, the reason it's delayed is it's not just a travel app, guys. It's a whole mobile marketing platform. When this launches and people can start saying, hey, get My Fun Life, get the download here, and you can start sharing even on a mobile text basis. Hey, get the mobile app here that'll pay you cash back on all your travel, and you can start texting that to your friends, and people downloading that out of iTunes and all of the places that they can download apps. This is going to go viral. It'll throw kerosene on the fire. My Fun Life is going to take on a whole new life and will be officially launched as no longer being pre-launch. We'll be out of pre-launch. We're going to be a launched company. We're going to have some amazing things in place, new movies, new tour. The app will be out, and it's got all kinds of viral shareware that's absolutely going to take My Fun Life to the next level. The last thing I want to finish with you guys is, as I spent time with Dan and as a corporate team, guys, he shared some information there about his vision for My Fun Life. And uh, guys, I can tell you this is so big, much bigger than just a mobile app company, guys. Dan has got has really seen the future of My Fun Life. I truly believe that we will be a household name. We will be in every country in the world. That we have the ability to be as big as Google, as Facebook, as YouTube. I'm not going to share his vision with you at this time. I'm going to let him share that when he is ready. But guys, he sees no limit to how big My Fun Life can be. and that we are going to create our own online community. And in that online community, we will have in it a way to monetize many of the things that you're doing on the internet right now with Facebook, with YouTube, with Google that you don't get paid to do. Um, my Fun Life is going to be so absolutely huge. And I could share with you the one reason why we believe we don't believe that this is Dan and Carrie Edwards' company. We truly believe we are being divinely guided by a higher power, that this is God's company. And we ask and encourage everybody to get your house in order. Dan shared something in the Dominican that was so important, and I just want to echo it and actually adopt it in my own life. Um, and then as number one, put God first in your life, that everything will fall in place and fall in order if you'll put your higher power first in your life. Put God first. Put your family second. Work third and play fourth. Many people have those four priorities backwards. Those are really the principles that are guiding my Fun Life. And we believe that if we're out to bless the world, if we're out to change life, if we're out to do God's work and to do good in the world, that there is no limit to what we can do, no limit to the inspiration that we can receive, the divine guidance that we can receive, and where we can go as a company if we keep those principles in line. So I'm making some changes in my life. I'm encouraging all of you to make changes in your life, and most importantly, to realize where you are at with this company, My Fun Life. There has never been a company like My Fun Life. The things you're going to see come to life here in October, I think will begin to give you a glimpse of just how big this is going to be, and certainly some very exciting things are going to happen this month. So, guys, with that, thanks so much for being on our Saturday training. Get in the Fast Start Club. Get your 3 and 7 days. Follow the 10-week challenge. I guess the other thing I didn't add here is the launch of the MAP, the Master Action Plan. We'll actually have these in booklet forms that you can go out and start passing out and sharing this valuable information with people. The 4 keys to creating wealth. You need to be a business owner. You need to have leverage. You need to have residual income, and you need to take advantage of timing, position yourself at the right time, right place, the right industries, the right companies, guys, the right company. My Fun Life is that company. I was so excited to see that we have an opportunity for many of these third world countries to see the way we were embraced by the Dominican people there. That really appreciated a value of a $21 opportunity, something that they could get involved in. And guys, 80% of the population out there lives on $10 a day. This is something that everybody can do. If we can teach them to get 3 and 7 days, we will bless so many lives. We will change lives physically, financially, and in so many ways. Bless them with our applications. Our health application is going to bless many lives health-wise. Our financial application is going to help people with their finances. Guys, we have a big vision, and it's all going to begin to really take shape here in October. So go out and live with passion. Share this message of My Fun Life with others. Live My Fun Life, and we will see you on the beaches of the world. Thank you so much for being here today.